Buller got to go on?
Intuition.
Intuition? Ha.
My secretary tried to phone Castle at home earlier. No reply.
Probably away for the day, taking the family.
I thought if Daintree went down to Perkins to make sure that's all it is. I hope nothing comes of this. It would mean that Davis was innocent.
He's no loss to the firm, John. He was inefficient, careless, and he drank too much. Sooner or later, he'd have been a problem anyway. Have a peanut?
No, thanks.
May I use the toilet, please?
Yes.
I'm glad you're there. Sarah seems to think that you might have gone away.
No, I'm still here.
What's all this nonsense between you?
It isn't nonsense, Mother.
Oh, Sarah said that you forgot to take Buller.
Yes, I know.
Sam wants to know whether you fed him.
Tell him I have. Daintree.
May I come in?
Yes, of course. Let me take a coat.
Thank you.
Please. Come in.
Thank you.
Have a scotch?
Yes, I'll have a small one if I may.
Please sit down.
Thank you.
What are you doing here, Daintree?
Well, cigarette.
I don't think so.
May I?
Please.
I just happened to be driving through and I thought I'd look you up.
I'm sorry. I know security is a serious business. Have you come to add to my troubles?
Add?
Yes, as a matter of fact, my wife has left me with my son. She's gone to my mother's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, we quarreled.
Yes, it's awful when things like that happen. You know, the last time you and I met was the day of my daughter's wedding.
And we had to leave suddenly because of Davis.
Yeah, poor devil.
What do you think about his death?
Oh, I don't know what to think. I try not to think about it, to tell you the truth.
They think he was guilty of a leak in my section, don't they?
Well, they don't confide all that much in a security officer.
Davis never leaked anything to anyone.
You believe that?
I know it.
Well, I've had my doubts, to tell you the truth.
So they did confide in you. It was a bad day for you, wasn't it? First to break that owl, and then to see Davis dead on his bed.
Yes, I didn't like what Dr. Percival said.
What was that?
He said, I hadn't expected this to happen.
Yes, I remember.
Opened my eyes.
Well, they jumped in too quickly. They didn't properly investigate the alternatives.
You mean yourself?
Or Watson.
Oh, Watson, yes, I'd forgotten about Watson.
And what about our agents over there?
Yes, true enough.
And the secretaries? What was security doing?
I don't have as free a hand as you think, you know.
Did they talk to you about boxes?
Oh, you know all about that, do you?
Yeah, we all get that spiel. Well, Davis is in a box, all right now. Another scotch?
Oh. No, thank you, I'm fine. You know, You and I could be making the same mistake, jumping to conclusions. Maybe Davis was guilty.
Oh, if our section was the one suspected of leaks, the information could only have concerned Africa.
Yes, I see that.
Oh. That seems to indicate an African interest. Or an attachment to Africa or to Africans. I doubt if Davis had ever known an African. Except, of course, for my wife and my child. You take, just by way of a contrast, take a man like 69300 in Lorenzo Marcus. No one knows what friendships he's made. He has his own agents, many of them communists, as I had in Pretoria. You see what I mean?
It's time to go, I think. Right.
Is that your car?
No, I'm parked a few yards up the road. I misread the numbers. Thanks for the scotch.
Beautiful boy you are. Ah, Mr. Castle. The back door was open, and I imagine we haven't got a lot of time. Your watchdog is so friendly. He found me when I was watching you through the French windows at the back.
Mr. Halliday, I wasn't expecting you.
No, sir, I thought not.
My letter, did you give it to your son?
I thought it better not. You've always been, I think, under a bit of a misunderstanding. My son does not concern himself in your way of business. I pass the message on where it truly belongs. Where exactly are your wife and boy? You see, I have ordered...
I understand. I sent them away.
Well, that's one difficulty out of the way. It's a pity your wife didn't take the dog.
It was all a bit of a rush.
What were you going to do with the dog?
I don't know. Couldn't you?
You're not a sporting gentleman, unfortunately. I mean, shotgun.
I've a Smith & Wesson revolver. There's been a bullet in the second chamber. It's been lying there for nearly 10 years.
You have a sailor?
Yes.
What's his name?
Buller.
Buller. Buller, you don't want to cause any trouble, do you, eh? You wicked old thing.
And what was your impression?
My impression? My impression was that you killed the wrong man.
Pity.